Alrighty, we have Narset, we can cast Narset. We have a Shatter and an Elspeth. We get a wall to block for a turn. And we have our other blue source. Yeah, of course. Of course. Glass Casket would be nice. I think we still throw down Narset next turn. Oh, is this Winota? We won't be able to get rid of everything, huh? Sucks. We are hoping they attack with both dogs so we can kill them both off. What is this? Oh, it's gotta be Winota, right? Because then they, they swing with all that. Yay, Pupper's down. They were not expecting this. I guess they can keep one alive, huh? But then our token lives, and I think we board wipe. If Winota comes down the next turn, we can use CD. Right? Does that sound? We know every turn they don't play Winota is a turn they're not doing anything. We're closer to finding win cons. So if nothing comes out, that would be ideal. Now, what do we got? Another Woe Strider. Judith. But Judith's a human. I mean, if we do this, a Winota can still come out. But I think just keeping opponent off the aggression is the best thing we can do. We'll throw out Narset. Hopefully we get to use her next turn. Or we can toss out a Commence the Endgame. Maybe we do that. Do we kill it? We kill it. We lose our token in the process, but we will kill it. You know, we want Narset in case he wants to target her. Then we'll get our, whatchamacallit, we'll get her back through ECD. And poor opponent. I would love to know their hand and just see Winota sitting lonely. Would make me so happy. ECD can whiff. Sad, but not game breaking. We're gonna hold on to the birth. There's no reason to toss it out. We get a 5/5 army token this way. I guess we would have anyway, right? We would have got the planes, but we wouldn't have been able to do anything with it. I'm gonna throw it out because we would like to remove the Hierarch if we can. Or not the Hierarch, sorry, the just Elephant Jesus. The only Loxodon I remember is the Hierarch, because he was kind of broken back in the day. Oh! Oops. Oh, that's wasted and we can't pull it back to our hand. That's sad. Not paying attention, guys. That might cost me. That could have been another dog. I mean, do they have something with haste that can trigger Winota? Do we just kill it? I'd rather there not be anything.
My prowess is unmatched by my peers. Meditate and prepare.
We get a Dream Trawler next turn. Still can't escape. I think we win. Oh, they can? What is it, 4? Oh.
Keep an open mind.
So if there's another Winota in hand, just by chance, they'll get 1 proc off the goat. And I don't think we can kill it. Right, it gets indestructible. Or do the creatures that come out via Winota have indestructible? Oh, it doesn't matter, they sack the goat. We are in a dominating position. It would be even better if I wouldn't have wasted that glass casket. Can opponent pull it out? Yeah, because I could have gotten rid of that. There's another casket main deck, but maybe we find it right here. No, but Baneslayer is nice. Do we want the land? We don't need the land. We'll put Baneslayer out. How many do we have available? Let's see, 8. Yeah, we'll Baneslayer, that way we can also Omen. Or if we want, we can Scry. Dream Trawler next turn will be better because then we'll have access to Omen of the Sea. And we'll be able to pump our Dream Trawlers on opponent's turn if we need to. Unfortunate. On a time when I'm actually giving decent commentary, no one's here. Do you swing in? I mean, you have to if they... Well... Game. GG. We just attack for 5 in the air. Nice. Kind of a weak hand. But we definitely guarantee the 3rd land. We might get a 4th here. Omen's good too. That helps us dig 3 cards in, and we're about to shuffle anyway. Maybe I should have went for the land. I don't know. Seems to not matter currently. Opponent has a slow start. Hopefully it's not. Okay, so it's mono green. Is that who? Could still be strong. But generally speaking, that was a pretty weak hand for this deck. Banishing Light gets rid of the Scourge. We can Omen, hopefully into our 4th land and just wipe the board. And then we have the Banish available still. I think we hold up. Hope I don't regret that. We need to find anything other than a Temple of Enlightenment. As far as land. Sure. We can still block this turn. And there's our land. As good as Dream Trawler is, we need to keep hitting land drops. I mean, we might find it here. But I think it's safer this way. Oh, and we still get a Dream Trawler. Funny how that happens. It doesn't have Trample. Guess we wait and see what opponent has. We can scry again, wipe next turn. I don't think that's risky. I mean, Primal Might just makes us eat a lot more damage, but I don't think it's unrecoverable. I mean, that kind of sucks.
Civilization has crept too far. Tear it down.
We're gonna be okay though.
This'll be fun to watch.
I guess he just wanted to give the Scourge Trample. There's no real reason to not just put 2 counters on the Barkhide Troll though. It would have doubled the amount of counters he got. But whatever. Opponent can live that life. This is a nice board wipe. It would be nice to remove Vivian though. But if I remove Vivian, I run the risk of getting, you know, murked next turn. Don't have enough land to do both. I think I have to wipe. We don't want to miss our land drop. Okay, so now we have the ability next turn, if a small creature comes out, we can casket it and we can still remove Vivian. So I think this was the play. Yeah, Yorvo goes, and Vivian goes. Did we just wipe again?
My, how you've grown.
We could just wipe again. I mean, I know this deck has tons of creatures in it. Obviously, that's the whole point. What have we gotten rid of, though? Yeah, I guess not much. Can you just stop? Just give me a second. As long as 2 creatures a turn come out, this is... Oh, God, it's frustrating is what it is. Maybe I got too overzealous with the Shatter the Skies. Okay, it's not the end of the world, it's just not very good. Is it possible to recover? Sure, we're gonna eat 4 next turn. God, I would rather ECD Vivian, but we gotta get rid of 2 threats right now. I guess I could Banishing like Huatli's Raptor and then next turn ECD Vivian. No, we gotta get rid of Vivian now, otherwise that Serpent gets out of control. I mean, it's already looking really bad for us. If I can't hit that 6th land. And I have no more removal. Thank goodness. As good as the Dream Trawler is, we're just gonna hope... Is it better? Can't be removed. We gain life on the block. As long as he doesn't draw Vivian or Primal Might, though, we might be able to bait. We're gonna Dream Trawler. I think it's a little scarier. We can't block the Storm Coil Serpent, but we can block everything else and we get some life on it. And next turn, if we survive till next turn, we get the draw. Okay, good. So we're looking okay. Opponent might not attack. Good, we draw. Opponent gets in for at least 6 next turn. We can block and kill off one of the creatures. I think we go for it. We get the life and we get the card. Can we do anything with this extra land? No, so we'll send it into play tapped. Okay, nice, nice. Opponent swings in, we commence the endgame. What's the worst sweat threat here? Probably the Stone Coil Serpent. Narset, opponent's not really drawing a bunch right now, so I think we hold the mana open for the other commence the endgame. ECD, do we want another one? I guess it doesn't hurt. If Vivian comes back out, now we have the ability to answer better. And this next commence the endgame is gonna hurt a lot more. Probably shouldn't have attacked with the token. Whatever. Opponent might feel pressured to block here. I mean, I guess. Well, if I had card draw, that could have been lethal. I don't think opponent can do 13. Like, even now, we commence the endgame again. I think it's just too much. Yeah, sure. I mean, that wouldn't kill us anyway, so attacking with everything's probably the worst thing opponent could be doing right now. But they're gonna scoop. Nice. I think we keep it. It's not nearly as powerful as last game, which I'm still sad about. But we thin the deck and we do a decent job of holding off any kind of aggression. Are we against Izzet or Temur? It's gotta be Izzet, right? So we have the option of throwing down our other planes and getting a blocker out. Oh, opponent's stuck. I mean, I don't think we need to rush anything. Let's just keep scrying. Yeah, get rid of these lands that we don't need. I'm just really confused. I don't know what we're up against. I guess that's how opponent would like it. I mean, this is all going to get shuffled, but we're just trying to hit something that's not a land prior to shuffling. Sure. I guess they get value out of it that way. But if it's Is It Flyers, there's probably not going to be much on the ground attacking us. Right? Let me have Omen. Oh my goodness. Guys, it's Land City up in here. Would love to throw down the Dream Trawler, but I don't know if opponents running counter magic. Do I want to try to Glass Casket the Borrower, or do I wait for like a Sprite Dragon or something? I think we try now. If we eat a counter, that's a good thing. Maybe Dream Trawler comes out. See, I just don't know if... opponent keeps priority because they have counter magic, or they just have a bunch of instant speed interaction. Again, hoping they... Okay. They might have a Mystical Dispute, and that would be oh so sad. But I think we try to get Dream Trawler down. We have a wipe if we need it. Oh, right, we can do it now. Excellent. And a backup Dream Trawler in the pocket. I think we just go for it. Nice. Oh, we're against Adventure. They just didn't get any of their awesome utility, which is good news for us. I mean, we can throw down the other Trawler, keep these lands in hand to discard. And there's the value. Does the giant come out? Can't now. Don't want to lose it. Oh my goodness. Do I wipe the board? I mean, they got the value out of it. I mean, I guess they keep getting value out of it. If we blow up the board, that's a lot they lose. But the giants are massive. I don't think they want to attack. I mean, we just eat it. He might pump it, right? Do we attempt to block it? What happens? It gets bounced or that gets pumped? I'd rather have the card. Let's see what happens. I'm actually curious. I don't think they have any pumping spells. Okay, I'm just confused. Like, why? Do you not read? I mean, nothing he casts will have haste, right? Let's get rid of the beast. Get rid of any innkeeper. I mean, we'll be sad if we have to end up wiping and we can't finish him this turn, but it's looking good. Yeah, the borrower gets him a blocker and 2 cards. Gotta love the value. Yeah, it didn't matter. It wasn't enough to close it out. That's a slow hand. Keeps us alive. We go for it. We can turn to Casket or Omen. Now we have Banishing Light. It's actually probably one of the best hands we could have asked for. We need to find that 4th land though, and we hope it's not tapped. Cool, 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 cool. As much as I want the ECD, we have to find that land. Glass Casket the Pridemate. Opponent's probably completely tilted at this point. We still don't have it. How many more creatures does opponent have? It's entirely possible we still... Oh my god. It's entirely possible we lose if we just can't draw land. We can't dig any deeper. We're just stuck here. And they can create the tokens now. Alright. They have flying? They don't have flying. Okay, so that's fine. I don't really want an Omen of the Sun though. I want an Omen of the Sea. We can kill it. Pridemate. I think we let him gain the life, maybe? We want to throw down the creature? We just blow up the board next turn. We'll do both Omens this turn. And just wipe. Because Pridemate just gets too stupid big. Do they want the creature or they want the card? I mean, that gets us a land, right? It's not great, but it finds it, and then Narset will help us find another board wipe. I know, this is kind of a stupid play. Oh, God. Well, hopefully our top deck is a land. Nice. I mean, we don't get hit for too much right off the bat, right? If we birth, we can still cast Omen of the Sun, so we can chump block for a turn. And then we board wipe? I know, I'm getting greedier and greedier. Maybe opponent just stalls. They won't stall though with Dawn of Hope out. But after we wipe, as long as there's no, what is it? The Planeswalker or Johnny, our Commence the Endgame will be able to block anything that comes out. I mean, do we just want to block the damage incoming? I think we do. Since I'm gonna board wipe anyway, I just don't want to eat damage. Opponent probably draws the card rather than getting another token. Well, that's good though, then they tap out and then we can... No. Oh my gosh. Called it. I guess we block for a turn. Commence the end game. We might be able to block. Kill off this Pridemate. Okay, we're gonna wait again. I mean, that's the position I'd like to be in. Opponent swinging in with everything, and then us killing a Johnny with the army. Okay, so not what we wanted to see. I think we're still big enough to kill the small, or the token. You attack with everything. Yes, you do. Nice. I feel like we want to ECD. Do they run Vanishing Light? Can we lose our token? Because we can block the Pridemate. Right, we have 7 mana available. I guess we could wipe the board. See, the danger is if we attack, he's just going to create a token. Does this need to come into play untapped? Guess it doesn't. So we'll use CD.
I have let my friends down.
No attacks. We're not looking to race opponent down. They're already up so much. We are looking to block this Pridemate though, and then we will shatter. Looks like we may lose the ECD. I'm actually not upset if we do. It's not the end of the world. We can't get anything back anyway. They do run Banishing Light. Alright. Opponent gets Linden back. I guess they must have just drawn the Banishing Light. They would have done that before combat. A 9th land, do we want it? Sure, because Narset's going to be out, and then... we want to be able to play whatever we draw. This opponent has nothing to interact. As long as Narset's out, opponent won't be able to draw the extra cards.
For action.
So our ECD will whiff. on the third saga counter. Interesting. So how many enchantments are in here? Just Banishing Light, you think? Exos, sure. We have one Shatter, and we've used one ECD. We really need to find another Shatter. That's not it. I know if we probably dig there, we would have found it. I don't know. Want to thin the deck a tiny bit more. Oh no. Oh no. Well, these might get banished, but at least we have 2 blockers out. Baneslayer's a killer too. Straight up cold-blooded killer, yep. Bible Baneslayer. And we can block their Archon. Zoinks. Well, for all the control we had in the beginning, it looks like we're running on an empty. I mean, sure. I mean, Narset dies anyway. I could kill a token. Well, no, I can't. Wait, what? I mean, Narset's gonna die no matter what, right? Let's just kill this token off. Opponent can draw 2 cards now. It sucks for us. Really need that Shatter. And we're at 22, so we don't die yet. But that's gonna pose a massive headache. Oh my gosh. Well, we'll be able to scry all of this, so we'll get to a Shatter or an ECD. It just sucks that there's gonna be another Angel on the board. I think we have to block the Pride Mate. And we'll lose our Archon. I mean, right? Do I block the token? Take 12 if I block the token. I guess I have the opportunity to block again later. Block the Pride Mate. Well, yeah. I mean, we're basically done next turn. Like, absolutely done if we don't hit. What do we have to do? We have to ECD the Banishing Light. We get our Banishing Light back. We banish the Pride Mate. Let's see, what can we find? Come on, baby, no whammies. Those are both whammies. This is good, though. It means that we're thinning it out. There we go, baby. Opponent's gonna be sad about that. They get some tokens at the end of turn. What do we do? I think we Banishing Light and then steal Dawn of Hope. Or do we get our Banishing Light, get Banishing Light back? Do we get rid of their other Banishing Light and then get our Baneslayer back? I think we have to get rid of Dawn of Hope. They're just drawing way too much off that. No, cat, you can't come up here right now. Guess we just try again. Maybe we don't end up wanting the Banishing Light after all. Dude, come on, cat. No, we do. We want to get rid of that, don't we?
There is no greater treasure.
But maybe there's like an Omen of the Sea underneath and we can get both.
My pride grows stronger.
That was only the second shatter. We might also find another shatter. That'd be cool. The problem is, if we can't draw more than one card a turn, opponent is going to continue drawing more cards and just outpacing us. We're getting good value. But it doesn't matter because they just keep playing more than us. And they have the ability to make tokens and all that jazz. So we're gonna be eating creatures anyway. Now let's try it. The beginning of a really stupid chain. Got our Banishing Light back. Do we get rid of the Ajani? Do we get our Baneslayer back?
Our souls will remain bonded, friend.
I mean, leaving the Johnny on board just means that another Pridemate will come out. God, I think we lose. We need an Omen of the Sea, or we need... I mean, that's basically the only thing that draws us a card. I mean, if we ECD, we can get our Baneslayer back, and that can block for a turn. Although with a Johnny gone, I think we really just want Shatter. And if we don't hit Shatter, it's game. We have 2 Narset left. Narset might find us the answer. Well, now it doesn't matter because of that goober. And that's game. Oh my gosh, only land for so long. Oof. Well, going second if red deck wins is not a good thing. We get a wall out turn 3, that'll block something once. Archon acts as a jump blocker. If they don't have Embercleave, we'll be okay. And then we have our Baneslayer, which could pull out the clutch for us. Though I don't know. 2 Fervent Champions. If an Annex comes out. Dude, opponent had a great hand. What is this Garbo? Well, we're kind of alive, and again, unless they have Embercleave, in which case we are not alive. Might be able to find that Shatter. Annex mixed tokens, so it doesn't matter. No, we'll just block Annex. Since Narset will be unusable anyway. They don't draw if it's standard red deck wins anyway. They just, they get cards through light up the stage, and yeah, having Narset out doesn't help that. Okay, cool, except for the Annex being on board. I think we do it anyway. It's a lot of damage with dodge. Opponent gets 5 tokens. Which means if there's an Embercleave in hand, I mean, GG. Right, because it's 8. No, it's 8 if they have Embercleave. They don't. If the giant comes down... Gosh. Okay, so at least the tokens don't... they won't come back if we kill them, but we're gonna block NX if our angel lives. I mean, even if he has Embercleave, they'll kill each other off. No, they just... NX will die, right? Because they both have first strike. If we live for a turn... Oh my goodness. I mean, opponent still gets more tokens than I want. Let's get in for some damage, I guess. Okay, so we're at 11. Oh man, this is a tough one. I guess I want to Omen. I mean, I really want to hold it, but... I mean, depending on what happens here, we might need to clear the board one more time. Just no more Annex, please. Although by killing off my Baneslayer, there goes most of the life gain. I guess the Archon provides some life gain. No, we're just gonna take 8. I think we pray there's no Embercleave. Pray there's no Embercleave, and we get some life back. Or pray he doesn't have like 2 shocks or 2 more stomps in hand. Okay, it's looking all right. Please attack. We need to gain the life so bad. Opponent probably doesn't attack. They realize we're at such low health. They don't need to risk it. Oh wow. Oh my god, this guy again. Again. Don't want to wipe the board. Well, it looks like that won't be an issue since we can't. Well, we'll have enough tokens to block now. That's good. Although every turn that goes by, I give them a chance to get Embercleave. And we'll get the most blockers if we cast the 2 enchantments, even though I want to commence the endgame. We'll commence the endgame if opponent doesn't attack. So we just want Annex dead. Right, and then next turn we wipe. Okay. Can't Embercleave anymore. Okay, so all the tokens will be out on board. I think opponent probably should have attacked us earlier. Did we just end up with a higher life total than we started the turn with? Oh, okay. We're going to be up to 14, and we're going to clear the board. And opponent's probably going to scoop at this point. Yeah, let's ditch this. We don't want the island. Right? Yeah. Vanishing Light is fine, though. We might need that later. Now we are finally in the dominant position. Sure. They can't attack. What do we actually want? I mean, Glass Casket's fantastic. We'll just take that. Opponent's got a scoop now. If we commence the end game, we get a tiny little bugger. Might be Embercleave, might be Torbran, who knows, who cares? As long as we can keep drawing. Guess we shuffle the board, don't we? Do we even want to do that? I think not. There's still ECDs buried. Dream Trawler's still coming up. We've scryed a lot. We should be able to hit him. Her. Let's find out. No, but we're safe from anything opponent drops. Still no Dream Trawler. I don't want to shuffle yet. Maybe we do throw down Birth just to get the, oh my gosh, so many, we're gonna shuffle now. So we get the wall. We're actually gonna hold this guy back. I have a feeling opponent's saving creatures and an Embercleave and is gonna try to swing in and might be able to pull it off depending on the creatures. Let's see. Oh my gosh. It's just a land, guys. Should have been counting. I know we got the Banishing Light, but I think it's like been 4 land in a row. Okay. I think we're honestly fine with that. Do we lose the wall? If we lose the wall, we'll be able to Banishing Light. Okay. Do we banish the Embercleave? Probably, right? Here we go. There's the business.
I know 88 words keep an open mind.
Opponent scoop. Sad, so we don't get to draw again.
Tame your rage.
think we're gonna omen now, just so we can hopefully find something. I mean, yeah, let's get another Narset down. We have another Glass Casket and another Banishing Light main board.
There are so many mysteries. The Uncovered I have just the trick for this.
We just hold it. Yeah. A valiant effort from opponent.